Mrs. Bell has been working here for 30 plus years. Mrs. Bell likes working with the kids and secretary. Mrs. Bell's favorite part is talking to the kids. Mrs. Bell does not see a career change in the future because she will be retiring. Mrs. Welling has been working here for 15 years. Ms. Dangler was the principal at the time, and Mrs. Welling worked with Mrs. Dangler's mom years ago. Mrs. Welling's favorite part is being around the kids. Mrs. Welling does not see a career change in the future. Mr. Blue has been working here for 19 years. He worked at 3 different schools before Hicksville. He actually was a principal before. Mr. Blue also wanted to be a guidance counselor because he was tired of all the negative stuff as a principal. He went back to school for his counselor's degree. He was close friends with Dave Blue, which led him to work here. Mr. Blue loves success stories from the kids. The kids that need help make the job worthwhile. Mr. Blue does not see a career change in the future because he will be retiring in 5.5 years. Mr. Slattery has been working here for 7 graduating classes. Mr. Countryman reached out and interviewed him, then he got hired. Mr. Slattery's favorite part of being a principal is that every day is different. He likes being able to go on campus and be off campus. He also loves all the opportunities he has. For now, Mr. Slattery will be a principal, but he doesn't always want to be a principal. He will end up looking for something different. Our first question was, if you weren't a principal/guidance counselor, what would you be?
If I wasn't a principal and I had a dream job, I think the dream job would be like a professional golfer or something fun like that.
I would probably be a sheriff's deputy. I got a big respect for law enforcement.
Our second question was, what are your main goals each day?
Well, each day, I don't want to lose my sanity, number one. No, I'm just kidding. Each day when I come to school, my number one goal is to assist students and being as, efficient and effective in their education as possible.
Meeting with kids and have that student leave the office and feel like we got somewhere. Maybe just a little bit, but just making me feel like they can move on with that next period in class or that next half day.
Our third question was, what are your main goals to teach the students?
I think one of the biggest things to teach students is, as they're teenagers and they're growing up, is, there's a proper way to treat people, their ability to socialize.
Our fourth question is, why do you think all the secretaries are important to you in the school?
Well, without the secretaries, we can do nothing around here. I'm telling you what, they do way more than people realize. And I hope they get the credit that they deserve. But like Mrs. Welling out here, she's always doing, even stuff that she doesn't normally do, she'll help you out. And all you kids know that when you come in here, she'll help you out. Mrs. Bell, God bless her, because she does attendance, and no way do I want any part of attendance.
Our fifth question was, what is the best part of your job?
Talking with the students, even when it's not so good stuff, but I really love, that's why I do it. I love talking with the kids and trying to make things better.
Our sixth question was, do you see a career change in the future?
I'm an old dog with only about 3 teeth left in my head. I'm going nowhere. I love what I do. There are some bad days, but there are a lot of good days.
Our last question was, what motivates you to do your job?
I think the number one thing is I do enjoy helping people. I enjoy assisting people with the problems that they're facing. I enjoy having the opportunity to be behind the scenes and assist, again, all the educators in our building, the coaches, and of course the students and their families.
I didn't have a real good guidance counselor when I was in school. And I always, even all these years later, I always felt like I got shortchanged. I was that poor kid from across the tracks, didn't have a lot, and I felt like, but I was smart, but I just didn't have, he didn't push me to achieve anything. I was just that poor kid from over there. I just felt like I could have done a lot more earlier in my life. I'm happy where I'm at now, but I just felt like I could have done a lot more with my life had he pushed me. With that said, that's what I do with my kids when I work with. I think everybody can do something bigger than they think they can do.